Your destination is on the left.
This is not the beginning I planned for this vlog. I was gonna do a cute, like, how much it costs to, you know, get away on a Europe trip on the weekends, which is what I'm doing now. I'm in Greece for the long weekend. And I'm still doing that video, but it is starting off horribly. Basically, me and my friend are supposed to be in Corfu together right now, but we both thought we were going to Gatwick Airport instead of Stansted. She went first and realized it. I was like mid on my way because I was like running late, which turned out to be a bit of a blessing because I could turn back around and go to Stansted, which is what I did. But she wasn't able to catch her flight because from Gatwick to Stansted is so far away. But she's gonna get a flight in the morning and come, and we're gonna like split the cost of that. So if I think of a cost so far, I had to take an Uber to the train station because I was running late. Then I bought tickets for the train station to go to Gatwick, but I can get that refunded, so let's not count that. I bought tickets for the train from Liverpool to Gatwick, and then also I had to take a bus from London Bridge to Gatwick. And then at the airport, thirsty of course, you buy a bottle of water. And then I didn't have enough time to buy some food, so then on the plane I bought some overpriced chips. So I don't know what the total of that is, but I feel like that's almost maybe 100 pounds, just like that. No, probably not 100, maybe like 50 or 60. But yeah, I'm here alone tonight. We're gonna go get some dinner. But other than the chaos, Corfu is beautiful. I honestly was not expecting much, but it is so pretty. It's given me like Hawaii vibes a bit. It's more green than I thought, and yeah, it's really nice actually. But we're gonna go get ourselves some Greek food, which is always delicious. Let's go. We closed the restaurant I'm going to because they have Easter this weekend.
Qual è il tiro, Luca? Ah?
Good morning, guys. What a chaotic trip. I had an okay night's sleep because yesterday they had Easter celebrations here and it was wild. Like at 12, like midnight, fireworks, okay, that's fine, like fireworks, cute. But there was this banging on the ground that felt like someone was like dropping a huge, like, I don't know, concrete column over and over again. Like it felt like a giant was walking through town because literally the building shook a little bit. Anyways, a bit scary. It went on for like at least, I want to say, like 30 minutes. So I was just like alone and I was like, what is happening? And then there was like music playing and like, anyways, it was a bit scary. Veronica is on her way now. She got a flight from Bristol. She's supposed to arrive, I think, around 11:20, but her flight got like a little bit delayed, but it did take off. I was a little bit worried. I was like, ooh, she was saying like something about like the pilot not being there yet, but it did take off. So I'm gonna go pick her up at the airport at around 11:40. So on cost, this place that we're staying at, this is, I wouldn't highly recommend this place. We literally, I think because Easter, everything was booked or like really expensive. So we just wanted to stay one night near the airport because our flight yesterday was getting in so late. So we just booked whatever was available. This place was 101 euros, which is around 86 pounds. For each of us, 43 is not too bad. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my makeup, pack up, and get ready to go. All right, ready to go. I am all packed up. It's 10:30 right now. I think I'm gonna try and find a coffee shop that's open maybe. I need some breakfast, I need some food. Yesterday I barely ate anything. But yeah, let's go get some brekkies. Alright, so because of Easter, a lot of places were closed, but I asked the front desk and I think there's some that are open here and there. So we're gonna try and find a coffee shop now. You can really tell that's the only restaurant open in town. All the tourists are there. Over my food, it is humongous. We're 6 minutes away from the airport. Let's go. I want to do a million-point turn, but I might have to. It's just... Okay.
Turn right.
Oh my god. Okay, we made it out. Ooh. Alright, we're at the airport now waiting for Veronica. It's actually really close by. This car rental was also really cheap. It was, I think it was like £60. And then we got full insurance. So I think it came up to like 94 or 96 total. So really cheap for like 4 days.
Hello, traveler.
Hello!
Oh my god. 24 hours of travel later. You are here.
I'm gonna take this off.
Yesterday was traumatizing in so many different senses.
Here now.
We're here. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Sunny.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
No, yeah.
Time to go to the Airbnb. Okay. Wait, let me drink some water.
Prepared.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. That's really cute.
I think this is it, yeah. Checking in the second hotel. Hi there. Do we check in here for...
You have luggage or?
no, this is it.
Perfect. We're having Greek Easter today. It's the most popular day all over Greece today. last night at 12 o'clock,
Yes.
everyone went to the church and there was a firework dispute.
We arrived at the next hotel. It is so much nicer than the last one. And it's right on the beach, so we're just gonna get ready and chill by the beach for the afternoon, I think.
There's some, yeah. It's gonna be cold. This is my like 2 hours.
Alrighty, we're headed to a different beach because, oh, is it not unlocked? There we go. It was on our list and it's a bit nicer. Let's go. Okay. We're walking down to the beach. What's it called again?
You're gonna make me say
What's the beach called?
Porto Timoni.
Porto Timoni. Definitely not it, but oh my god, it's so nice. I love the mountains in the background. The water's so blue.
I know.
How is it so blue?
I feel like my camera isn't capturing how blue it is.
Hashtag no filter. Nobody does that anymore.
I like how we were just laying by. We were like, you know what, we're gonna take today to just lay by the pool. 5 minutes
Is
later,
it?
you're like,
Should we?
should we go?
Should we go?
What do we?
Let's just go. The beach looks really nice over there. Oh my god, I almost died. Just seeing friends, I think. I'm not going full body. Go on. Swim into the cage. Touch it. I will. It's a bit cold for me, but I'll try again in a second.
It was actually really fun, but it's just so funny sometimes seeing how.
Cheers.
So I'll go hit and then we can. Should we do this on here?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Pacific? Some kind of seafood. What's that?
What? I wish I could see them. All right, we're back in the hotel now. Sunset was so nice. The beach was a trek. It was a little bit cold, so we only went in for a short while, but still really nice. And we suntanned for a bit. And I got like a sea bass for dinner, and it's really good. We're gonna just freshen up, shower all the salt water off, and then maybe we'll go to the hotel bar for a little drink before going to bed. I think we're gonna have an early night because tomorrow morning we're planning to go on a boat tour, and that'll probably take up the whole day. So yeah, and then we had to drive to the port as well, which is quite far. So far, I feel like we were quite economical today. Not consciously, but Corfu is just quite a cheap place, I feel like. Just like even the souvenir shops and everything was like really affordable compared to when I went to like Italy or France. Yeah, it's like quite affordable. I think a good like budget holiday, even when you're not trying to be super budget. I'm gonna look at the boats tour we're supposed to book tomorrow. It's around like 40 pounds, which is quite reasonable for like a 10-hour boat tour. Editing Monica jumping in here. I had a little mishap with the footage from this day, so it's going to be just phone footage for most of the day, and I obviously didn't talk to the camera on my phone, so I'm just gonna be voicing over the rest of this morning. First, we went to this little store, it was a cafe next to our hotel, and we bought some snacks and got coffee and breakfast, and then we headed to some beaches that were a bit more south from where we were staying. This kind of required us to drive up a mountain, and we stopped by this viewpoint with a cute cafe. It was a bit of a tourist trap, but it had really nice views, so I think it was worth it. To be honest, it was London pricing for this coffee and cake, but not too bad. From the top, we were basically able to scope out some beaches that we wanted to check out, and we headed to one of them here. It was really cute. There wasn't a lot of space to like lie down, but there was a lot of these little coves, and the water was so clear. It was so clean. I've never seen water this clear before. I would highly recommend Greece if you haven't been before. And we just chilled in this area for a bit, but we were kind of still stuck on the idea of going on a boat tour. We also found that boat rentals really cheap, but I haven't ever driven a boat before, and it's been a while since Veronica has too, so we didn't really feel comfortable doing that. But by the waters, there were some boat tours happening kind of like on demand, and they were just sort of going around the island edges, so we decided to do that since it was only 15 euros each. And we just hopped on this little 2-hour boat tour, and it took us to all these little caves and coves and private beaches. There's a lot of these beaches that are only accessible by boat, so I can imagine that it can get a bit more crowded in the summertime, but at the moment it's so secluded, and there's only like 1 or 2 people on each beach because it's people that rent boats or have boats that drive here, dock, and like jump out, swim to the beaches. But yeah, next time I'm definitely coming here and renting a boat and going around all these little beaches because they were so cute. And after we were starving, so we just popped by this cute restaurant by the beach. It was definitely more expensive than if you went a bit away from the beach, but I think it was worth it. I got myself a gyro plate, which was so delicious. Oh my god, I wish I had another one before I left. But yeah, it was so good. And then after we basically laid by the beach till it was almost sunset time. Okay, we've driven to a spot to watch the sunset. I thought nobody was going to be here because when we were driving here there was nobody, but there is a whole bar area for the sunset, and it's going to be really nice, I think. So glad that we actually ended up coming here. Ooh, almost fell. It's our last day in Corfu. We have a full day left, which is nice. It's 8:30 in the morning. We're gonna go get a coffee, try and lay by the pool for like an hour, and then, well, maybe go in the pool. Yeah, we'll see.
You're going in the pool.
We'll try. And then we're gonna head out for the day. I think we're gonna try and go to the olive oil museum, and then back to the old town to see some last like historical bits and some shopping.
Enchilada.
Enchilada. It is wet. Ooh, I don't know.
One of the worst ones that I had this with. What?
Car keys, phone. Okay. Nice.
Good.
Let's go.
The only choice is this time came here.
This is the normal one. I'm just gonna see if it lets me take gas. A bit of gas came out. Oh wait, I think you press POS.
You're gonna download it.
Something's happening. Oh, here. I think it needs pizza.
Yeah.
No, that's a different sound. Fuck. Why? Insert banknote. I think it's not straight enough. Oh, for the taxes. Do we only have 5?
No, 10 euro credit.
Yeah.
3. Go.
Yay! Yeah. Okay. Let's see how much gas that was. Oh! Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we just need to add like 10 more when we return it.
Perfect.
Perfect. Back in the old town now. I am starving. All right, I am exhausted. I think just from driving, it's a bit tiring. But we are checked in a bit early this time, but I think we learned our lesson. Anyways, I just bought some souvenirs. I bought some like chocolate covered nuts to bring to work and to give to Nate. I think this trip was like a pretty good look at how I spend money when I go traveling. Not overly extravagant, but I definitely like pick up a lot of little things here and there and spend on stuff like that, and spend a little bit less on like maybe like really nice accommodations or something. I'm not sure what the total is at the moment, so I'll put that in at the end. I think I'm probably gonna get some food before we board because I don't want to be starving when we land in Gatwick, and it's still like a 3-hour flight and we still have to wait 2 more hours anyways. Oh, and that is from my backpack. Ooh. Now, I wish I could say this was the end of the trip, but just like how it started, it was chaos going back because this was the day that all the e-gates went down, and at the same time, there was train strikes happening. So we got stuck in this 2-hour queue to get our passport checked. And then when we got out, the options were to get on a coach or just take an Uber or a taxi. All the coaches were booked, so we were trying to get an Uber, but none of them were taking us on any of the apps. We ended up finding a girl who's going by herself back into central London, so we carpooled with her. And then from her house, me and Veronica took individual Ubers back to our own places, which was another $17.99. And that's finally the end to this vacation. So here is a summary of all the costs. So the flight cost £186.99. To be honest, this was a bit expensive. It would have been probably half the price if I booked it a month or 2 months earlier, but we booked it like a month before. So I definitely think it can be cheaper to go to Corfu. Accommodations in total cost £123.37, and I think this is really cheap for staying 3 nights. The car rental cost us £42.02 per person, and then gas in total actually only cost us £9.54 in person. We really only need to add gas on the last day. I guess that's when the perks of an old car. For parking, we only paid for parking twice. That were €5 each, so in total we paid £4.34 for parking each. And then transportation is where I think I wasted a lot of money just going to the airport, going to the wrong airport. So that costs around £68.84. And then lastly, on food and drink. So this includes snacks, the cocktail we had, any meals we had, that in total cost £126.21 for me. And then on the last day, we did quite a bit of shopping, so that in total cost £60.35. And the only other cost we had was activities, which we only paid for the boat, and that was £12.68. So in total, that cost £634.34. I think this is on the cheaper end of a Europe trip vacation, especially since we were in a location where there was a lot of outdoor activities, so we didn't have to pay for a lot. Car rental accommodations were really cheap. So I think normally for me, one of these Europe trips on the weekend usually range around £500 to £1,000. I hope that was helpful, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Skylines paint the night, spinning our favorite songs, holding you tight, moonlight, burning bright.